What's up, y'all? It's King Blurman. Today I'm going to talk about on why God needs soldiers, in the afterlife. Okay, because I believe that God Himself, when I talk to Him, He tells me, you know, every day the enemy is present, Not presence like what I have. Okay. He knows that. The Lord knows that. But the enemy always sabotages, lies, all that, I can't trust him. God doesn't trust him. And neither should you. Alright? So, it's just it's talking about God's presence, because He's everywhere in this world. He's watching. He's watching me right now as I'm talking to y'all. He knows better. He knows best. He knows everything. Okay. You might not believe me because maybe you're still a young child, or a young adult, or you're of age and you completely lost faith in God, But let me tell you, believe me, He's real and He's present, okay? In the Mother Earth, okay? And He wants us to be good, to one another. He wants us to live in peace and, harmony. And, just like when His first son came down on earth, Jesus Christ, because Jesus was right. He wanted us to pray to God if we had any problems, because life here on this earth, it's it's wicked, because the devil himself doesn't like to see God Himself shine. Okay, he's insecure, he's jealous, and he's envious. Okay, and God knows I don't like him. Straight up, I just don't like the guy. If you have faith, which I did, even though at times were rough, me growing up, I could have lost it, and many of times, I could have been like, all right, I'm gonna kill this person, because I never killed anyone, and so, I was fortunate to stray away from killings. I was fortunate enough to blame God, even when I ran away from Him or stray away from Him for a while. My heart was still good, and He saw that, it's just one of those things. It's like you might think everything, but really you don't. Okay, because he told me that, when I prayed to Him and stuff. He knows that every day, even right now, I feel His presence, and it's pretty heavy. It's kind of strong, it is strong energy. When I say kind of, it's like, man, you think that I said kind of when He says like something to me, because I have faith in Him. He reads my mind, and I feel Him entirely, and it's strong, and I feel the energy. It's crazy, man. It's like electric, magnetic. For some reason, you guys are gonna laugh at me, but I am tracking ants on me. So it's crazy, man. And I know He's real. He's here on earth. To be honest, I will say, I'm not trying to take fame or anything like that to glorify, but I would like to say, coming out, that God's real. He's in me, and as long as I'm here and alive, this planet, on Earth, it's gonna be well, because I have faith in God. Uh, you can too, okay? He's everywhere, and he's, present, presence. So, and all you have to do on your part is, to be honest, and to be frank with y'all, because I didn't do the Bible per se, word for word. Okay, I did it on my terms. But you all don't want to have to do that, because the way I did it was crazy, man. A couple times I could have lost my life. Okay, simple as that, and there's my story. But all those times when I almost lost my life, God was there to yank me back into life, because He's watching all the time. And so, that's what He wants you to be ready, have a, good mind on your shoulders. Also have the heart, because you're gonna need it. Because I already know when I pass and I go to heaven and I see God, right away we're gonna fight the devil, So He's gonna summon me, but He gets first crack. But then after He gets the first crack, sometimes I get so excited, and He knows this, that I forgot He also has a son, another son, His first son, Jesus Christ. So it's gonna be God, Jesus Christ, and then me, okay? Which is fine, I don't care, I'm gonna see both of them fight, and I'm just gonna enjoy myself, smiling like a little boy, that's all innocent, I'm gonna be really like, yeah, go ahead, go. It's gonna be awesome, I can't wait, to pass away, to be honest with y'all. But I know God doesn't want me to die now. He says I still have a lot of living to do. So, and I have goals. Like, for anybody that's in this world right now, even though the evil is strong here, go chase your dreams. Go chase your goals. But be good though. Positive. I would just say, follow the Bible, follow the commandments, the 10 commandments. I don't know. I could be wrong about how many commandments, but follow those. If you do those and you do the basic things, such as, because I've been consistent, honor the mother and honor the father, okay? You have those no matter what, even if they drive you crazy, because believe me, they drive me crazy, I still love them. And God knows that. That's why He talks to me when I pray to Him, And so He knows that. And, just to tell you, if I could do it, y'all could do it too, okay? I know each day that passes, the devil is always lurking, It's like a snake waiting to strike, And I know this. Why? Because I can sense it. And God Himself is watching me all the time. Sometimes I tell Him, I'm not going to say it out loud, but I talk to Him, through mine. And I joke with them, and I tell Him, hey, you pervert, stop looking at me, But He's cool with it, because He knows where's my heart at, He knows I'm not evil. I have a heart, I cry, There's nothing wrong with crying in this world, all right? Because the pain is real, He knows that, and don't do what God wouldn't do, okay? If you're good, He's gonna bless you. Believe me, He already blessed me. That's why I'm King Blurman. And, He's awesome and I love Him. So I hope y'all could take that as motivation. And until next time, This is King Blurman. Peace.